Just put me in the background and listen to what I have to say. I don't want to, I'm just going to get straight to this. I saw the new Marathon trailer. I feel like it looks incredible. I really love the style. I love it's like this dystopian sci-fi bullshit. I really love it. It's the fact that developers just want to make multiplayer video games. And I understand as a financial incentive, I would love as a developer, I would love to do that, especially as an investor. Why? Because you just add FOMO, you just add battle passes, you just add a lot of shit that incentivizes people to buy your stupid slop. But the thing is by the way, Europe, thank God, Europe is dialing down on this. They're like, you know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Everybody knows what you're doing. So I love that it's finally gonna come to a stop, maybe, hopefully. But, I just want to say that Marathon, the new Elden Ring Night Reigns, the new Dustborn, or no, not Dustborn, that's the shitty game. What the fuck is that new Duskblood? Duskblood. I forgot it's like the Bloodborne game, by the way. I'm so base. There it is. And I feel like this is so stupid. Please, for the love of God, I hate multiplayer games. I play Marvel Rivals because it's just the best multiplayer game. I'm exaggerating. I know a lot of y'all will already go to the comments. Shut the No, it's not literally the best. You know what I mean. Anyway, I don't want to seem too much like an asshole. It is what it is. I feel like they just overdo this. They overdo this for financial incentives. Look at this. I have a video of me playing Space Marine 2 in the background. Look at that, how cool that is, bro. And they made it multiplayer, but the multiplayer isn't the main thing, It's just a thing that you can do. If you want to, you can do it, And that's how I feel like they should treat literally every one of these games. I hate whenever multiplayer is just the only way that you can play. Think about Call of Duty, for example. You want to play Call of Duty, you can't even if you're not connected to the internet, you can't even play the campaign, zombies, whatever. You can't play shit, And it doesn't help the fact that it's 200 gigabytes to download that shit. Ain't nobody wasting your M.2 memory for that shit. We're gonna play Fortnite or, I don't know, Space Marines 2. This is so based, bro. I love this game so much. Tune into the stream, by the way. Anyway, let me get back from the shameless plug. I feel whenever I think about games with good artistic vision, I think Blasphemous, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Space Marines, you can also say, but they're carried by their IP with the artistic vision. But I also have a lot of examples: Ghost of Tsushima, Witcher, Cyberpunk, Metro, Resident Evil, Dark Souls, every one of the Dark Souls, Arkham Knight. All of these are incredible in terms of artistic vision. And now you have all of these artists, all of these trained artists. They're floating in the sea of game development. And they get picked up, and you get since the most of the money is in multiplayer, the best ones go to multiplayer, right? And then you get bullshit. Please stop wasting this talent on multiplayer. Look, Marvel Rivals has great artistic vision. I love it. But that is stylized, and that style wouldn't work well with a story game, in my own opinion. But Marathon has such good stylization that would work wonders with a game, with a single player game. And I don't know, I feel like single player is the way to go, because multiplayer is just annoying. I don't know, I understand that normies, I don't want to call you normies because it's insulting, but I understand that normies just play a bit with their friends and stuff like that, but I prefer this kind of stuff. I prefer playing Bloodborne, I prefer playing, I don't know, Kazan, Kazan is such a good game, by the way, buy that shit. Bloodborne, I prefer stuff like that, because I've played multiplayer for my entire life. I've played World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, what other game did I play that's multiplayer? Minecraft, I played multiplayer a lot, but that's not a good example, but it is what it is. Mortal Kombat, I played a lot of shit. I'm sick of multiplayer. I've gotten to a point where, how can I put this? I don't want to give my time in multiplayer because I feel like I'm left behind. It's why would I play Marvel Rivals for 20 to 30 minutes if to fully play the game, you have to play a lot. What the fuck am I gonna do in bronze if I'm a casual player? And this is not a skill issue. Many people don't have time for this bullshit. I can give for example, my brother. My brother works all day, trains, has a family. excuse me, has a family, and he also does trading. What can he do? He plays Batman Arkham Knight. This is what he plays. By the way, my brother is so based, in case you're wondering. But he plays Batman Arkham Knight, and I don't know, like maybe he's gonna play like some other games. Like I told him to play what was it? Dishonored. The game with like the stealth, I told him to play that. Maybe he's gonna play that. Who knows? But there rarely come out like games that are for that type of person, and I feel like slowly I'm shifting into that type of person. If it weren't for the stream, if it weren't for the YouTube, I wouldn't be playing 4 hours a day. Honestly, like whenever I'm not streaming, 30 minutes to 20 minutes I'm playing the video game. That's why I get so mad whenever people, not mad, but it's like ignorant, whenever people tell me touch grass. Broski, if it weren't for the stream, I wouldn't even be playing the video game for an hour plus, I want to play a video game that I can play for 30 to 40 minutes, leave it, come back, and you can say, oh, multiplayer, you can do that. Yeah, but you're like, what? Like, if you just want to do quick matches, So let me get back straight to this. I feel like artistic vision is wasted. I feel like it's wasted on this type of stuff. Like, why pour in all of this effort in artistic vision, cinematics, and beautiful, like, everything, visual language, story, lore, stuff like that, whenever you're just gonna be a multiplayer game, like a 5v5, like Overwatch? Why? Just, I don't know, like, I know I'm gonna sound like I'm bitching and complaining, but why couldn't, like, they make, like, and I understand Marathon is like, it's an old game, it's kind of like Halo, like back in the day, like, it's a shooter game, I understand. But I don't know, man, I feel like it's unfortunate. And yeah, hopefully AI will come and make everything that good in artistic vision, and that's going to be the new norm, hopefully. But we know where that will go, by the way. We know where AI will go. I don't want to get into that, but greedy corporations will be greedy corporations till the day that they fall. It is what it is. You saw with Ubisoft. Hold on, where the fuck is it? There it is. My friend got me this. I wouldn't buy this shit if you pointed maybe if you pointed a gun at my head, I would buy it. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. I feel like artistic vision just isn't there anymore. And it's there, it's there, but it's misguided. I feel like, I don't know, like Blasphemous is I really want to play that video game. I'm not into Metroidvanias, but I'm going to force myself to play Metroidvanias just because of how good that game is. I feel like games aren't made as they used to be. And just going back to like Silent Hill, like, I don't know, like I was like looking at Silent Hill and people keep saying like, oh my God, like Silent Hill. I got like a chatter saying like Resident Evil is better than Silent Hill. It's objectively false. Even the monster design, like each of the monsters have symbolism. Pyramid Head is wrath, it's judgment, it's the executioner. The nurses are lust, stuff like that, and it's like the like weird things, that are like tied up. Those are like, like the bondage monsters. They're like a representation of how James felt stuck in that predicament that he was in. I feel like we don't have artists. We don't have Shakespeare making the video games anymore. Shakespeare is left in like the greedy company to just barely like go by, and make these stupid video games, these stupid multiplayer FOMO video games. Like, for example, even in Call of Duty, like the people that do the art are doing a great job. Like, art has only been raising and raising and raising and raising, and I feel like it's misguided. I'm an artist. I really like, this is something that touches my soul, artistry. And I feel like, I wish it would be directed and funneled to something that is beautiful. And you don't need The Last of Us. You don't need like a video game that is literally like a museum that you walk through. No, but we could get some Silent Hills though. We could get some Blasphemous though. We could get some more Bloodborns though. Wouldn't you agree? And yeah, I don't know. I just had this rant in me, and I wanted to talk about this. I think I'm not coherent. Maybe this won't even make the final cut. Maybe I will like cut the whole video. I have multiple videos that I've cut off too. But now that it's passed like a lot of time, now I can talk freely about what I want. I just made like the Space Marine videos, and I made a lot of jokes about like the American military complex and like like a lot of these edgy jokes, and I don't know how people will receive it. Hopefully they will receive it well. I don't mean badly. Genuinely. Like, I don't mean badly. I know I look the part. I know like I look like a troglodyte and like a bigoted person, but I am not. I am genuinely very liberal in my ideas. I wish for the freedom of all, and I wish for my freedom as well to make jokes, to you know, uh, point fingers like in a fun way, like oh my god, like make jokes. That's what I mean. I don't know how to say it. It's like lost in translation. But I feel like we are kind of deviating from this humor and comedic stuff, comedic relief and stuff like this is kind of shunned in today's world, and I wish we could take it back. Like I remember back in the day, 2017, 16 and down, I would look at World of Warcraft videos and I would look at Pilav make the second Arab joke, with bombs, and I would laugh so much as a fucking teen. And now if you do that, you're gonna be called bigoted, but it's just a joke. If I call Americans fat, like I'm fat as well, it's a joke. And because I'm fat, that doesn't mean that it's okay. It's a joke. It's literally not that important. And I feel like I want to fill my community with like-minded people like myself. I want to fill my community with people that like this humor, that like to have fun. I don't want to have people with carrots stuck up their asses. I don't want stuck up people that, like, you're not funny, little bro. Okay, you're gonna get laid in college. We get it. But, it is what it is. Like, I don't wanna seem like an asshole. I think I'm genuinely a good person. Maybe I'm not. It is what it is. I really love the Warhammer community. Everybody who commented was like, peak. I love you guys. If you're watching, you're from the Warhammer community. I love you guys. I'm gonna join your community. I love you guys. Anyway, I feel, I don't know, like recently, I feel like my kind of people, and I know you guys exist because the people from 2016 didn't vanish. The people from 2017 and down didn't vanish. They're still here. And I bet you are here. And I don't know, I feel like people are really stuck up, and because of these restraints, it's no longer kind of like an engine, it's no longer lubricated. It doesn't work coherently, you don't have humor, you don't have art, you don't have, stuff like this. And if you restrict people constantly, all you are doing is making people feel uncomfortable, making them not want to fully express what they want to express. And I want to create my community, my channel. I want this to be a free marketplace of ideas. That's why I don't really ban or restrict people calling me fat, ugly, gooner, stuff like that, even though it's kind of stupid. Like, okay, I don't restrict it because I fully believe in freedom of speech. And as I said, people call me bigoted and like right wing in the comments. And by people, I mean like maybe 10 people, but it's enough for me, since I'm a small channel, and I'm genuinely very liberal in my point of views. And I hope you like my content. If you do, click subscribe. I really, it means a lot. I've doubled my subscriber count in the few months, in this month exactly. I've doubled my subscriber count and it's still going up. I used to average 1K viewers in like 28 days, and now I'm at 157K, which is, thank you. Whenever I say this, like, this is not some like stupid shit that like big YouTubers just, oh, I'm so grateful. This is not some NPC line. I genuinely mean this from my heart. I'm grateful to each and every single one of you, even the haters. I love you guys, and I'm gonna keep going. Thank you. I appreciate you. Take care and have a nice day.